Breaking right now, a verdict just reached in the neglect death of a 2-month-old girl.
The baby's mother, Dacia Lacey, was just found not guilty for neglect of a dependent resulting in death. Our Rich Nye has been covering this trial from the start and brings us the latest now on today's decision. Rich?
Jenny and Dustin, this was a bench trial here that lasted 3 days at the Community Justice Campus. And that means that the judge heard all the evidence, there was no jury, and the judge decides the verdict. And Judge Mark Stoner ruled within the last hour that Dacia Lacey did not commit a criminal act of neglect that resulted in her 2-month-old baby's death. Lacey allegedly admitted in a police interview that she smothered her child while she was high on meth and tired. She allegedly put a pillow on the baby's face to make her stop crying. Lacey's other daughter, who was only 3 at the time, testified that she saw her mom put a pillow on her baby's face. But there was no medical or physical evidence presented at trial to show that the baby was smothered or that she died from suffocation. The judge said that the charges were not appropriate in this case.
Court accordingly enters judgment of not guilty, reluctantly. I do hope that you will take the opportunity to get the counseling that you need, to get the counseling for the children that you need, that you learn from this behavior, and hopefully the rest of the community learns from this behavior, that you cannot go out and party on the weekend and be with children.
Toxicology report did show meth in Dacia Lacey's system, but Judge Mark Stoner said if she had been charged with reckless homicide or involuntary manslaughter, he could have found her guilty. But she's not guilty of neglect of the dependent resulting in death. Dacia Lacey has been in jail for a little over a year since her arrest in this case. She will be free later today.
Rich, how long did it take Judge Stoner to reach that decision?
Well, this took 3 days in this bench trial, and a lot of his consideration was over a 3-hour police interview that he reviewed and watched again and again. The problem with that was, in that interview, Lacey allegedly admitted that she smothered the child. But you could not hear that in the police interview on the video. That was one of the hang-ups in this case as well. Judge Stoner took a lot of time to review that video, but ultimately, after hearing closing arguments, he came back in 15 minutes with that verdict this afternoon.
All right, Rich Nye, live downtown Indianapolis for us. Thank you. We'll see you with more coming up at 5.